Once upon a time, in the year 1999, a significant event shook the foundations of India's interactions with the notorious Masood Azhar. This incident, known as the Candle hijacking, opened a new chapter in the ongoing saga of security dynamics within Kashmir. The air was thick with tension as this event propelled Azhar into the spotlight, marking his rise to prominence. In a world where the digital age was blossoming, a young man named Burhan Wani emerged as a beacon for many. His enchanting presence on social media reshaped the landscape of militancy in Kashmir. With each post, he ignited a fiery passion among the youth, encouraging them to engage in armed struggles against Indian forces. Tragically, his untimely death became a catalyst for widespread unrest, sending ripples of grief and anger throughout the region. As tensions simmered, the militant group Jaish-e-Mohammed devised a cunning strategy that included enlisting local Kashmiris into their ranks. They established a network of overground workers, tirelessly providing logistical support for their operations. This intricate web of connections became a vital lifeline, enabling them to coordinate their activities and further their cause. Among these individuals was Tausif, a close friend of Adil, who played a crucial role in shaping Adil's perceptions of the Indian army. It was a classic tale of peer influence, where friendships and social circles often amplified extremist ideologies, drawing young minds into a dangerous narrative that could forever alter their futures. Adil's journey into this world began with his initial experiences, being arrested for stone pelting and suffering a leg injury, which only deepened his resentment. These painful moments fueled his anger towards the Indian forces, pushing him further along the path of radicalization. It was a heartbreaking transformation that echoed the struggles faced by many in similar circumstances. The intricate logistics of militant operations revealed a highly organized nature within groups like Jaish-e-Mohammed. They cleverly utilized tunnels for crossing the line of control, showcasing a level of sophistication in their planning. This underground infrastructure not only facilitated their movements but also aided their various activities, underscoring the extent of their commitment. Adil's recruitment into Jaish-e-Mohammed illustrated the powerful influence local militants held over the youth in Kashmir. His training in Pakistan-administered Kashmir was intense, where he learned the techniques to conduct suicide attacks. This chilling reality depicted the personal journeys of young men who were swept into a whirlwind of violence and despair. The tragic death of Usman carried a heavy emotional weight, affecting the planning of the infamous Pulwama attack. It served as a stark reminder that behind every militant operation lay human motivations, often rooted in loss and vengeance. Masood Azhar's response only perpetuated a cycle of violence, illustrating the deep scars left by such tragedies. The meticulous planning for the Pulwama attack revealed a sophisticated logistical support system, highlighting the significant organization behind the militant activities. Funding and specialized training were essential components, reflecting the broader issues of terrorism financing and recruitment that continue to plague societies worldwide. In preparation for the attack, they gathered an array of materials, including ammonium nitrate and gelatin sticks, assembling them at Shakir's house. This meticulous preparation displayed their commitment to executing their plan, emphasizing the chilling reality of the threat society faced. Shakir took on the critical responsibility of monitoring army convoys and gathering vital information. His keen observations were instrumental in determining the perfect timing and location for the impending attack, showcasing how closely knit the operatives were in their ambitions. Sadly, despite multiple intelligence reports sounding alarms about the potential for an attack, the authorities failed to take preventive measures. This negligence highlighted a significant failure in responding to credible threats, a cautionary tale of how complacency can lead to devastating consequences. As intelligence reports indicated an increased risk of attack during sensitive dates in February, military officials were influenced to delay the convoy's departure. This careful consideration showcased an attempt to navigate the precarious balance of security and operational efficiency. However, on February 5, 2019, heavy snowfall blanketed the NH-44 highway, causing significant delays for the convoy. This unexpected weather condition compounded the challenges that the Central Reserve Police Force faced at the transit camp, illustrating how nature can complicate precarious situations. The governor of Jammu and Kashmir had wisely suggested airlifting the soldiers due to the treacherous conditions. Unfortunately, his advice went unheeded until it was too late. This critical oversight added to the risks confronting the convoy, representing the dire consequences of delayed action in times of need. The route the convoy took swept through sensitive regions, a reminder of the risks embedded in their journey. Previous attacks had prompted the implementation of strict protocols for transportation. Sadly, the absence of bulletproof buses added vulnerability, underscoring the tragic events that were to unfold. In a twist of fate, Surendra Yadav made an unexpected decision to exit the bus, ultimately saving his life. This moment served as a poignant reminder of how unpredictable events during high-risk situations can lead to drastically altered outcomes. In the aftermath of the attack, the swift reactions from rescue and forensic teams were crucial. Their immediate response underscored the importance of quick action in the face of terrorism, highlighting how gathering evidence is vital in preventing future attacks. The FBI's involvement in the investigation brought a new layer of international cooperation to the fight against terrorism. Their assistance proved invaluable in tracing the origins of the attack, reinforcing the notion that united efforts can pave the way for justice. India's political response was swift and decisive, characterized by trade halts and strong condemnations aimed at elevating tensions with Pakistan. This response intended to apply pressure on Pakistan regarding its perceived support for terrorism, a complex web of political maneuvering amid a crisis. However, the search operations faced formidable challenges due to the sensitive nature of the area, requiring special permissions for law enforcement. This emphasized the risks involved in conducting operations in regions steeped in conflict, showcasing the bravery of those who dared to tread such paths. The involvement of CERT-IN in retrieving over 100 gigabytes of critical data shed light on the essential role of cybersecurity in uncovering terrorist activities. Their dedicated efforts led to significant breakthroughs in the Pulwama case, emphasizing how modern technology can aid in the pursuit of justice. The discovery of communication records and voice notes among operatives unveiled the intricate complexity of coordinating the attack. This discovery highlighted the necessity for thorough investigations to dismantle such nefarious networks, emphasizing the ongoing fight against terrorism. Finally, the arrests made during the investigation revealed a broader conspiracy involving multiple individuals. This interconnected web of players showcased just how intricate these networks could be in planning attacks, reinforcing the vital need for continued vigilance and intelligence efforts in the face of ever-present threats.